always have something you can fall back on, because that's like a lot of times, like my dad grew up in Brooklyn in the 70s and 80s, and he's seen so many women who were so dependent on a man. They were stuck in really bad situations like domestic violence, things like that, because they had no choices. Like there wasn't a lot of choices back then. Thank God there's more resources now for women like that, but like there wasn't a lot of choices back then, and they just had to take whatever abuse that this man gave them, because that was the way that they were able to live and survive, because they had nothing for themselves. So I'm definitely about having something that to call your own, something for yourself. Even if a man is providing for you and taking care of you, you have something going on for yourself. You want that, because like you know, before you met him, what were you doing? You know, like,
right.
You want to have something going on. So I definitely agree with that.
My family also was very much, you know, you want to have your own source of income, because my grandmother, she had my mom and aunt with her then husband, who when my mom was 2 years old, he very out of nowhere, he just passed away. And so if she didn't have her own job, which she had a really good job at the time, especially for women, she was a speech pathologist.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's very smart, very educated. And then she had 2 children and was a single parent.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And another thing too, like my dad would also say, like, you know, when he was like dating and like looking for like a wife or mother of his children, he's like, I was always looking for a woman who I knew that, God forbid anything happens to me, my children would be safe with her. Like she would be able to like handle the kids, you know what I mean? Like just having someone who's also able to be like self-sufficient.